A couple coming apart in divorce, but a family coming back together in a new way post-divorce.
That was a great elevator pitch. You could have sold this.
Yeah. Would I have sold anything on that? Yeah, they'd just be hitting the button like, Thank you. Nice to see you again. Philip Roth has a great quote about how he would take two stones of reality and rub them together so that he could spark the imagination. And I thought that was a great way to sort of think about, I have a personal connection to the material. My parents got divorced when I was a teenager, and I went through a divorce as an adult. But it's something that so many families go through.
Even though it is centered around a divorce, it's almost immaterial. Everyone has a relationship with love, or love transitioning, or the loss of love, or something that seems familiar that is suddenly kind of ripped apart from you. That something that felt kinetic is suddenly gone. So it's centered around a divorce, but it's really about something more universal.
Normally you try to push some of the meatier, heavier scenes to later into the schedule, so actors, everybody gets their sea legs and gets going. And it was the first week of shooting, and Adam was looking at the schedule. He's like, we're doing this scene on Tuesday and this scene on Thursday. And then he said, but then I realized they're all that scene. Every scene is this, is charged, has a lot going on. And emotional scenes, I feel I can be moved by what's happening, but I'm always sort of thinking about how is this going to work in the, it's my job. But this one, they gave so much of themselves to that scene, and we had choreographed it down to every detail. But when they were doing it, there was this kind of incredible balance of the unconscious and the conscious going on with what they were doing. And I felt really drawn into it. I felt like I was watching they were reflecting back something very personal onto me.
Scarlett, a great scene partner with great things to say. If it's good writing, I find that it just constantly opens your imagination, and felt like very theater to me. It felt very familiar. I find work and life are hardly interchangeable, and when you're working, or even a movie or a play, it's a lot of pressure and stress, and people either rise to the occasion or don't. And the way that people's work ethic speaks almost more. So much about them as people. So I never find them as two separate things. It always felt organic to me working with your partner. Where you're at your most stressed and vulnerable, and they either support you or you realize that you don't collaborate well.